Hello everyone, this is my website. So I'm going to discuss how to protect the environment so that people can do these kind of things at home, even though they cannot protect the earth like what the other organization did. Okay, so my website is telling people how to help the climate. Okay, so how to save the earth when people doing like some small kind of things. Well, first of all, is to save paper or save the earth. Is people need to use like double-sided paper according to the prediction of some so-called post-industrial societies. The use of computer will send paper into the museum. Of course, paper can be recycled, but the recycling process of waste paper also produces a lot of hazardous waste. So a lot of like students will use just one side of paper to do their work because if you use like extra time to print both sides, it can kind of waste of time. Okay, the second is to use less of the disposable chopstick. Disposable chopsticks, also known as convenient chopsticks, are the product of the accelerated pace of human social life and the delivery of social service to a certain stage. Because it is kind of easy way to use this chopstick, like the restaurant like to use this kind of chopstick because when some students want to get takeout, they will just use this chopstick. But only the Asian use the chopstick. Okay, the next slide I'm going to show is the Western students. They will use like fork. It's the plastic fork or plastic spoon. It is like the same as clean and disinfecting for the every meal. The multiple chopstick or plastic forks ratios during the process are neither hygienic nor convenient. Its production is a barbarous act of predation. So let's see how does the chopstick make, like the disposable chopsticks. Okay, from here we can show that the chopsticks is made of like very low quality wood and then lifted into a big factory, then the chopstick was made. Like it's kind of an easy process to make of these kind of things. So we can see that it is very cheap, so people do not care what are disposable chopsticks and how many woods will be cut by making the disposable chopstick. Okay, the third I want to talk about is to plant more trees like indoors in the courtyard to grow more flowers, whether artificial or wild, can bring people a certain degree of beauty. In addition, it can help people to breathe more fresh air and perform and absorb, and these plants can absorb carbon dioxide in the air and exhale oxygen for the human being. So flowers and plants can also play a role in also absorbing harmful substances and radiation. Keeping some flower and plants indoors and outdoors can do more in one fell swoop. So why don't you do these kind of things at home? It's kind of easy for people to do all these things. So this website, I want to tell you about how to know how many trees that we can plant. Okay, this is the map of the New Brunswick. There's a lot of button here, the main canopy land, forest risk. So I'm going to talk about the forest cover from here. This is plantable space. If it is more dark, it means there's more place to plant, more place to plant. Look, in the New Brunswick, there are just like very tiny of area to plant these trees. So we can show that if like these are all the areas that the family needs, and these are all the plantable space for the New Brunswick. And this kind of area is kind of like garden, and this place are not a people living place. It's just like a park or garden. So we can see that there's a lot of things that we need to do to help the earth. Okay, so if you like my video, please subscribe my channel